Hello everybody, it's Monday. We are going to start a new unit in math today. We're going to be talking about fractions for the next couple of weeks. Fractions happen to be one of my favorite parts of math, so I'm looking forward to teaching this to you and getting you off into the world of fractions. Yeah, I'm such a number dork, I love it. Okay, so a fraction. A fraction is a number that names part of a whole or part of a set. Today we're going to look at the part of a set. So each of these groups of stars is considered a set. All right? And we're going to be looking at the green stars. How many green stars are there in each set? And we're going to be able to write that number as a fraction. Now, a fraction has two parts. The bottom part, and we'll introduce the name for the bottom part on the next lesson, but the bottom part is how many there are altogether. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we have a 6 down there. Okay? Now, how many of the stars are green? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the way that we say this fraction is 4/6. So 4/6 of these stars are green. 4 out of 6 of the stars are green. Okay, let's take a look at this problem. How many are there all together? 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 all together. Now, how many of them are green? Just 1. So, in this group, how many stars are green? 1/4, or 1 out of 4 are green. Okay, moving on to this one here. Okay, how many stars do we have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, how many of those stars are green? 1, 2. So, 2/8 of the stars are green. 2/8. Okay? 2 out of 8. Okay, let's look at this one here. How many stars do we have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're going to be dealing with fifths. Now, how many of the stars are green? 1, 2, 3, 4 are green. So, 4/5 of the stars are green. 4/5 of the stars are green. Okay? Let's look at that one. How many stars do we have? We have 2 stars. How many of those stars are green? 1. Okay, so, and this is a little different, how many of the stars are green? 1/2. Not 1/2, but 1/2. Or 1 out of 2. And our final demonstration problem. How many stars? 1, 2, 3. How many of those stars are green? 1, 2. So, what fraction of the stars are green? 2/3. Okay, so that is how you write a fraction to name the part of a set. Okay, and let's review how you say these fractions. 4/6, 1/4, 2/8, 4/5, 1/2, and 2/3. All right, so now comes your turn to do what we just did. I'll leave this down here so that you can see it, I think. Let me look and see. Yep, you can see it. So, what I want you to do now is pause the video. I want you to draw all of these. You don't have to use the same colors that I use, but you should be using 2 different colors. Draw all of these and then write a fraction to describe which portion of each group is red. Okay? It might be a different color that when you do it, but that's the number that I want you to use, and when I show you what I did, then your work will match my work. So go ahead and pause the video and do the work, and we'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So let's go over this work now. So we'll start over here. How many do we have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now, how many of the stars are red? 1, 2. So, 2/4 of the stars are red. Okay. Let's do this one here. 1, 2, 3. So we're dealing with thirds. Okay. Now, how many of the stars are red? 2 of them. So, 2/3. Okay, 2/3. Okay, how many stars do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're dealing with sixths. Now, how many of the stars are red? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4/6 of the stars are red. Okay, let's look at that one. We have 2. So we're dealing with halves. So how many halves are red? 1. So 1/2 of the stars are red. Okay, how many stars do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, how many of the stars are red? 1, 2, 3. So 3/8 of the stars are red. Now, moving on to our last problem for today. How many stars do we have all together? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're dealing with fifths. How many of the stars are red? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4/5 of the stars are red. So please practice saying these fractions with me. 2/4, 2/3, 4/6, 1/2, 3/8, 4/5. All right, so that's it for today. Bye.